This is a twin turbo Honda J Series all-wheel drive Subaru that we've been building on the side. This setup came out of one of our other cars. Pretty much just putting this thing together just to have some fun. There's really no dedicated plan for this car, just kind of a hoopty that we can have some fun with. So we've been building this one on the side.
Yeah, go crash, blow up.
Yeah, who knows what it's gonna do.
Yeah, so thanks to our friends at Aeromotive, we got a completely decked out fuel system for this thing. It's definitely way too nice for this car, but we've got their nice A1000 regulator here. We did all new lines for that stuff. The old fuel line setup was pretty janky on the 240. How it never caught on fire, I don't know. But we got that all dialed in thanks to them. And then we also got a really cool other part from them that's gonna completely finish off this build. And it's a little too nice for this car.
Out of all the cars to get this nice piece, surprised it's going to this hoopty, but we can say the fuel system should be solid on this thing.
Yeah, it's gonna have no lack of fuel. We'll put it that way.
So if you guys look right over here, we have ourselves a complete drop-in ready unit from Aeromotive. This is a pre-assembled fuel cell with an inline brushless pump ready to go. So you don't have to...
It's in tank.
Did I say inline? In-tank pump. I'm just so used to saying inline because we're always mounting inline fuel pumps off the back sump of our fuel cells. But with this one, we don't have to do that. So this is similar to like how your stock fuel pump would be in your car. It is in there, ready to go. And this is a brushless 3.5 gallon a minute pump. And this thing is capable of well over 1,000 horsepower if we really need to crank this thing that far on E85. So it's really nice because you just drop it in. You don't got to worry about mounting the pump or anything like that. It's just a nice and simple all-in-one unit, and these perform really great. What's cool about this fuel pump is that the speed on it is variable, so you don't have to have it full tilt all the time. And it's also brushless, like I said, so it's going to be a lot quieter than a lot of the pumps that are out there. I know I've heard a lot of really loud fuel pumps on cars that, you know, the pump's pretty much louder than the exhaust. The one on the hatch is really freaking loud. You get in the car and all you hear is the whole time you're driving the car, and that's also because it's in line right underneath me in the exhaust tunnel. We set this one up to go off of our throttle so that when we see like over 60% throttle, then it's gonna go to 100% on the pump here. But anything under that, when we're just driving it around or idling, it's not gonna be full tilt, which will help with the longevity of the fuel pump and, you know, just not be unnecessary voltage being drawn from the car. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing thrown into the back of the Subaru. We already got our lines ran. We just gotta slap this thing in, pop our lines on, and plug everything in. And we should be just about ready to fire this thing up. So.
Yep, it's good to go.
Yeah.
Let's throw it in there.
All right, guys, we got the new Aeromotive fuel cell all installed. Came out freaking awesome, going right into the filter right there. Got all of our lines ran. Everything is wired up and ready to go. And we are about to test it out right now. We got some fuel in it as well, not to run it dry. You good over there? Yeah. Go ahead and prime this thing up. Oh yeah, she's working. Thing's pretty quiet.
You want to show them how it ramps up with the throttle? It's
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, let's try that out. So it's all live right now to the computer. We only have about 3 seconds because it's just gonna prime, but as Wyatt hits the throttle blade, it will actually ramp up to the throttle position. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Here, do it again. Just oscillate it pretty good. Yeah, you can hear it. It's working.
That thing freaking ramps up pretty sweet. So I think that'll work really good.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. It's nice that it's all built in. It doesn't have no external controller or anything too. So.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
should be ready to fire. You want to give it a shot?
Yeah, see if this thing fires up.
Yeah.
We already know it runs, but it's a lot more complete now.
Yeah, now it's not 17 different cables running everywhere.
Motors mounted, not just dangling around.
Right, not sitting in there. So yeah, we can go ahead and fire it up. It should start pretty easily.
See if old Witt's wiring did the job.
Right. You want to work the throttle and I'll crank it?
Yeah.
Ready?
Has oil, everything. We are good to go.